Well, Central Texas, I think it's rained a little bit here across the air. I think everybody saw at least a little bit of rain, and some more than others. But the good news is things are starting to wind down as we start to get later here in the evening. And this front that stalled, and it kind of just sagged a little bit further south. So that's what was the focus of some of our storms. Extra Eagle Eye here from the studio. Still have plenty of lightning. Have some good lightning shows out there across many areas. And as we look over Temple right now, a little bit quieter, but they saw some heavy rain and some small hail there earlier as well. So here is what our radar looks like now. And when you see some of the reds and some of the yellows, that's where you're seeing a little bit more of the moderate rain. You get over toward Meridian, Hamilton, Goldthwaite, things are looking a little bit better there. We do have some advisories and warnings still in effect. We'll look at that here in just a bit, but this is a much quieter scenario than what we were seeing here earlier. So warning-wise, we have that flash flood warning for southern Mills County. This does include Goldthwaite over toward the entire Lampasas County out there right now, and over toward Marlin, Cameron, and as well as Franklin. So Robertson, Milam, and Falls County, guys, are under those warnings now. So advisories, though, flood advisories, so not a warning, just some of those low-lying areas over towards San Saba, southern Coryell, northern Bell County there, including Killeen and Temple, and over toward Leon County as we move over into Centerville. So once again, there's our radar. Not as much going on now, but that's the good news. We do have that flooding concern there in Troy. Traffic may be moving there just a little bit, but that is being fixed. So that is going to be the good news here. But here are some rain amounts we're looking at. You notice some areas did not get as much, especially Corsicana, the northern part here just north of Groesbeck over toward Hillsboro, Meridian, Hamilton, Goldthwaite. Not seeing too much there. So let's see what we have. Right around Lomita, we had around 4 inches of rain indicated by the radar over a 6-hour period. I think that really fell within a 2 to 3 hour period there. We move over toward Falls County here, over toward the east side here, Bruceville, Eddy, showing up to 4 inches of rain there. And as we move here into just to the northwest of Hearn and Franklin, around 4.5 inches. This is where we had some of the heaviest rain. This was our very first flash flood warning here tonight, and a little bit further south, just around Hearn there, around 4.1 inches of rain there. So here over the last couple of hours, this is what our rain has been doing. It is moving off over toward the east, and things should start to really wind down here in the overnight hours here, according to the future tracks. This is pretty close to what we're seeing out there right now. And as we move into the overnight hours, by 2 o'clock in the morning, maybe a few spotty showers left, some clouds out there. So here we go into your Monday, your Memorial Day. How is this looking? Mostly cloudy skies in the morning. It'll be a little bit cooler. We'll be into the mid-60s because I have that north wind with that front, so that'll be a little bit nicer. Maybe a few isolated showers and storms possible around 1:30 to 2 o'clock in the afternoon as we get a little bit of that daytime heating going, but it doesn't really stick around. Nothing like we saw today, but we can't rule out 1 or 2 of these storms becoming severe. We'll be keeping an eye on that throughout the afternoon. And as we move into Tuesday, look at this. Pretty much the same type of story. We have a 30% chance there for Monday and Tuesday, just a couple of isolated showers as we get that east wind going. And even by 10 p.m., not seeing too much there either. So great news there. So here's your 10-day forecast. 82 tomorrow for your Monday, so that's good. But that 30% chance of rain, not too bad there. It's temperatures lows into the 60s, but then we'll be creeping things back up into the 70s. Up middle and upper 80s for temperatures, so nothing too major there, so that is good. But the rain chances are going to stick around. We do increase them in a little bit on Wednesday and Thursday, and we start to get that southeast wind back, getting some moisture back. Actually, our normal temperature this time of year is 86, around 87 degrees. So we're sticking with that, keeping away from the 90s. I'm liking that, to get away from those 90s. We get in the 90s, the heat index was in the hundreds the other day. We definitely don't need any of that.
Yeah, now tomorrow I know that there's some people that are going to be celebrating for Memorial Day with the different ceremonies and things that are happening, like at the Waco VA and things like that. What can they expect maybe in the morning when they're at those events? Is it going to rain? Should they have the umbrellas?
There could be a little bit of drizzle. We just saw the future track, so the good news is I think we may hold off to a couple of showers into the afternoon, but it looks like the morning will be good. Once this pushes out tonight, we should be good to go.
All right, well, that's good to know.
Yep.
Thanks so much, Twain.